On Triple M, this is Rural Focus, your voice of agriculture across regional WA. My name's Holly, and today we're chatting about something that's making a real difference in grain growing communities across WA, the CBH Grassroots Grants Program. I'm joined by Luke Rushby, Area Manager for CBH. Luke, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Holly. Great to be here.
Luke, to start with, maybe you could tell us a bit about where you're based, your role with CBH and sort of what makes the Grassroots Grants Program so important to you.
I'm based in Wongan Hills, look after Area 4, lead a number of sites and a diverse team that support growers in our communities every day. Living and working in regional WA, you see firsthand how much local communities rely on volunteers and people willing to put their hand up and make a difference. That's what makes the Grassroots Program so important. It gives community groups a helping hand to deliver projects that benefit local people and strengthen towns we all call home.
Okay, so that's what makes it important. But for those of us who might not have heard of it, what actually is the CBH Grassroots Program all about?
CBH Grassroots Grant Program is all about supporting grain growing communities by helping fund local projects that make a real difference. That could be anything from upgrading community facilities, supporting wellbeing initiatives, or helping local groups bring people together. It's really about backing the ideas that matter most at a local level.
Yeah, definitely. And we know those small community projects can have such a big impact, can't they?
Definitely. Often it's those local clubs, volunteer groups, or community organisations doing incredible work, but they just need a bit of support to get a project off the ground. And we've seen some fantastic outcomes across regional WA as a result.
Okay, so maybe we talk a little bit about those outcomes. Have you had the chance to see one of these grant funded projects in action?
Yeah, the Wongan and District's Vintage and Classic Vehicle Club received a grant toward their car show extravaganza that was held in May this year, and I attended that event. It was a brilliant community day out, and the volunteers did an incredible job in putting it all on.
Yeah, amazing. So who should be applying? Is it open to anyone?
So open to a wide range of community groups, but the key thing is making sure the project aligns with the program criteria. We're really looking to support projects that benefit the grain growing areas, have a clear community outcome, and are backed by a local group or organisation. So before applying, it's important to take a few minutes to read through the guidelines and just make sure that it's a good fit.
What makes a strong application?
Strong application is a clear one. So we always say be really specific about what you're delivering, who it's going to benefit, and the impact it's going to have on your community. And if you can clearly tell that story, it really helps bring the application to life.
I can imagine you guys get a lot of applications. Are there any common mistakes that people should, avoid?
The biggest thing is applying without checking the criteria first. Sometimes we see really great projects that just don't quite fit that program. It's also really important to include quotes for anything you've asked to have funded, so the assessment team can have that information that they need. So we'd really encourage everyone to just take the time to review the guidelines and FAQ document first. And if that lines up, absolutely go for it.
And the good news is the next round is open right now.
Yep, applications are now open for the month of August. So it's a great time for community groups to start thinking about what they could apply for. There's two categories which people can apply under. So events with grants of up to $10,000 and a small scale infrastructure with grants up to $20,000. This round also has an extra $50,000 available, bringing the total funding pool to $300,000. And we really encourage people to jump online, have a look at that program and start putting applications together.
Man, that's a fair bit of money. So I guess my last question for you, Luke, would be, where can we go to find out more or to apply?
So you can head to the CBH website and search Grassroots Grants. You'll find all the information there, including your eligibility, guidelines and the application form. It's all online, pretty straightforward, and get started today.
Yeah, 100%. Get on it. It's fantastic. A great initiative doing a lot of good across grain growing communities in WA. Thanks so much, Luke.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
Luke Rushby from CBH. You're listening to Rural Focus on Triple M.